Welcome to the Deadass podcast.
All right, you ready to kick it in?
I'm always
You
ready
always
to
ready,
kick
mate?
it in.
Oh, I love it. Righto, legends. Welcome to the graveyard shift with none other than Mr. Big Sexy himself, Mr. Zayden Bryant. Oh, how are you, sir?
Good. The graveyard shift means it's knockoff time.
That's exactly what it means. Mate, I already cracked mine. I couldn't wait.
Yeah, look, I'll be honest. This is my second.
Me too.
Not that I support, too many beers, but
No, drink responsibly.
absolutely. And that means drink while you're on the couch.
That's right. And that's why we're having mid-strength.
Exactly.
Because we are...
Athletic.
See how I paused then? I was trying to think of something that would work.
I've got to make an admission.
Okay,
Ryan.
what is it, mate?
Before you ask me later on in the show, I'm feeling a bit guilty.
Oh, okay.
I did not stick to what I planned to do this week. I did not achieve the goal. And
Didn't ya?
Did not stick to my calories.
Yep.
I had a lot of sweeties. And the good thing is we like them.
Yeah.
But I do have to blame the Frenchville Bakery.
Oh, jeez. Is that Dean Street Bakery?
Yeah.
Mate.
Dean Street Bakery. I'm sorry, you fucked up my calories this week because they had monster macadamia cookies.
Oh, no.
They had honey roll, and
Yeah.
I went to town on it, and it sort of blew my calories out.
Oh, mate. Well, look, if we're playing down confessions this week, I didn't stick to my goal either. I had a punt. I could. It was standing there right in my face. I was like trying to be good and not play the pokies, which I did end up playing a little bit. I was trying to make content for Found 80 Cents. So I did do a little
absolutely.
bit. Yeah, so, there's a little exception to that bit. But I did try, and this is part what I have to confess about, is that I was not, it was just another form of dopamine hit. Just because I'm not slapping the Bricky's laptop, I'm punting on the horses. It's still punting, all right? But the problem is there was one there that said Cole's best. And I thought for sure this thing is going to be a donkey, but I'll put money on it just in case it doesn't. And sure enough, it was a fucking donkey. And I was going to rip him one and put it in the community page, but then I was like, no, if I put that up, then people are going to roast me for not sticking to me plan. So there's a little confession there myself too.
Oh, well, that's good. But shout out to Sam. I had a chat with him when I was at the bakery, and
Good lad.
He caught me in the act. So
Did he?
look, he knew what I was buying. I won't be able to lie to you guys.
Yeah. Oh,
I
Sam's
will
a
say
legend.
they were delicious.
Were they?
Oh.
Of course they would
And
be.
like big cookie, big cup of milk.
Oh, jeez.
It was damn good. But sometimes
Are you a macadamia nut fella? Like for cookies, do you get sucked in it? What's your?
Yeah, I do love a macadamia cookie. I think I love a chocolate chip cookie, but I really, really like a white chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not a fan of dark chocolate in like most cases.
Yep.
I'm a milk chocolate guy, but just that white chocolate in cookies really does it for me. Same as like cookie dough ice cream.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Man, my family's like that. Just absolutely fiend that sort of like cookie dough,
Yeah.
white chocolate chip.
The other one, I'm Anzac cookies.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
them, but they got to be gooey. I don't
Yeah,
like
they're
it.
going to be
I don't
gooey.
like them.
100%. Definitely. Got to be soft. How was your weekend, mate? How was everything going for you?
So the weekend was pretty good. I had a bit of a relax. So I just was getting some things ready for traveling this week. And then on the weekend, I was like, you know what? Going to have a bit of a productive but relaxing Saturday. So just did a little bit of a tidy up and caught up with a couple of mates at the southern end of Friday. I was going to go down the beach for the night, but I just ended up going down there in the morning. Took the dogs for a run. Poor Moose twisted his ankle.
Oh.
He's 10 years old and he took about 17 steps and pulled a hammy. And
Poor old fella.
he's all right. He's still kicking around. We didn't put him down.
Yeah,
He's just got a sore foot, but he's all right. And that was really, really nice down the beach. So my oldies live down at Keppel Sands.
Beautiful spot down there. You see that old Savoy things up for sale?
I did. So when I drove past, I had an open house on it, and I wanted to have a look in there. Like, I know that the man who owned it renovated the upstairs portion of it, and the downstairs is still open. But gee, that would, like, when I was a kid, so I grew up in Keppel Sands, and I always wished that the Savoy was open. So for people who don't know, the Savoy is a movie theatre.
Is that what it originally was for?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
It, like, that town's probably got 2,000 people at its peak, probably maintenance people at about 1,000.
Yep.
It just, as a kid, I was just always wished it was open. But obviously, a town that big, they used to have a butcher shop and that closed down. Like when I was young, there was a takeaway shop, video shop, all of those things. And then it was basically held afloat, like that little part of it, by Gavin and Michael. So Michael owns a little shop down there. Gavin runs a post office. Shout out to them. They've listened to the podcast before.
Oh, what a legend.
So they were the ones I used to get the PlayStation off and rent it on the holidays. And
that's right. You're telling that. Yeah, I remember that.
So, they're good humans. Still down there to this day. So if you go if you go into the shop, you'll see the Michael or Gav behind the counter. And they sort of, basically there wouldn't be a shop if they didn't knuckle down and keep going. So, but I also saw that they finally opened the caravan park back up.
Did they?
Yeah, so it was, when I was a kid, we used to go down there to stay. Yeah. And it was run by a bloke named Bill Bull. And Bill was actually one of the only people I've ever met that had lead poisoning as a kid. So
really?
He was I'm not sure how old he was when we were staying there. I think he was in his 70s, but he walked with calipers like
like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, so he had special cowboy boots that he had him built into.
Did he have polio or something as a kid? Or
no, lead poisoning.
That's what it did.
That's what did it.
Wow,
yeah.
Okay.
So it fucked up his joints. And we used to always go drag netting down at a place called Armungs, but since they built the rock wall, that's sort of covered over. But that's sort of Currumbin Creek if you head towards the left of it.
Yes.
Heading down towards Corana Croc Farm.
Yep.
You walk along the mud flats and go down there. But anywho, long story short, they used to run the caravan park. Then Bill passed away and his wife Colette has since passed away as well.
Oh.
And went through a few different people running it. But then they shut down and did a whole heap of changes to it. I know that some of the locals weren't stoked about it because they did tell all of the permanent people living in the caravan park to
shift out,
to move on. I think a lot of them went to Kinka Beach and whatnot. But I see now they've got pickleball there, they've got a pool there, they've got a whole heap of other stuff. I think it's set it out a little bit better.
I would love to try pickleball.
I've never tried it. I've seen it because there's another area called Thunderbird Park down at Mount Tambourine. I saw people playing it there.
I just remember like that Southside Caravan Park, they used to have the half-court tennis. You could play half-court tennis. It's a similar setup, isn't it? It's a smaller version of a tennis court with a denser ball, denser racket.
Denser ball, denser racket. And I think shout out if anybody knows about pickleball and is
I'd love
into
to know
wants
how
to
it
explain
works.
it. Also, the other thing I'd like to know is let us know what your best caravan park is, because we were talking about it with the friends on the weekend of when your kids are at the age of sort of like between newborn, well, sort of newborns or up to that 6 months is probably easier to go camping with than a toddler.
Yeah, it is.
Because a toddler's fucking cruising around, getting dirty and stuff. But all the way up to when they're able to do things for themselves, like go shower, clean up, go to the toilet by themselves. We're discussing how camping can be really difficult and how caravan parks are sort of the solution, because you got a proper toilet and shower. If you got a caravan or you get a cabin, then they're sleeping in a warm bed. You can put them in there, have a couple of drinks, and things are peachy. And I'm sure you know that all too well.
Oh, yeah.
But how do you know which caravan park's good for it? Because they're always busy. So Cool Waters, I reckon, is probably one of the better ones around here.
It is now.
Big jumping pillow. They've got the water park.
Yep.
But one thing I noticed is you've got the unpowered and the cabins sort of facing each other. So even if somebody's in a cabin, you can still socialise if somebody else is camping. Some of the powered sites I think are just shoehorned in there and really tight and a bit tricky. And I despise the cost of it. But
that hits a sore spot with me because, man, I know I'm probably trouting on about this. I've trouted on this before, but fuck it, I'm bringing it up again. absolutely loved caravan parks growing up. It was the cheaper alternative. It was great to go there because you could pack in a whole family, go there. You could have fish and chips. You'd make friends with the neighbouring spots because there's a good chance that you're going to be seeing them again next year. They'll be doing the same time. You end up building a little community of caravanners every year because they're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
When we were doing it, it was great because the kids could run up and down their push bikes. You were just a stone's throw away from the beach. You knew the neighbours who were next to you. They'd all get together and end up having like a big night together. They go to the communal barbecue area. They'd sit there, get on the piss, have a laugh, carry on. It was the best times. It was friggin' awesome.
And that's what I remember as a kid as well.
Yeah,
like
it was
exactly
just
that.
great. Now, you've got these larger corporations come in and taken over these little, formerly council-owned caravan
your big
parks.
fours and your discovery parks and stuff
and
like that.
They monopolize them, and they do put in all this entertainment for the kids and stuff, which is fair enough, but then that all reflects the price. As soon as they start putting that stuff in, they jack the prices up. The cost of electricity, insurances, all that sort of stuff, because it's privatized, they've got to make, and they've got to make money, they've got to make profit. So I just remember 2 years ago, I think one of the places we were going to stay at, they wanted something like $94 a night for a powered site.
Yeah, well, probably the most surprising ones to me was traveling around. I'll do free camps, I'll do sort of wiki camps, like national parks, whatnot. But when you want to shower and you want to wash some clothes, you've got to go to a caravan park.
Yep.
I've got a shower in the truck and I've got a shower in the car, but I don't have a washing machine.
Yes.
And anyway, Kununurra, unpowered site, $50.
Yeah, see, that's...
Darwin, once again, $50 unpowered. Brisbane, minimum stay, 3 days, $80.
That's just ridiculous.
And I was like,
for what?
Yeah, if it's unpowered, for what? I get that there's the toilet and shower and facilities, but
that's
Jesus.
That's almost a public requirement, I think. Having water and somewhere to take a private time.
Yeah.
That should be, they've got public toilets, they've got public drinking fountains. I don't think that should be a fee.
I think the cheapest one I come across was Normanton, which was about $13 a night.
That's more reasonable.
That's more reasonable, but I'm quite happy to go pay $25. And I think unpowered at the Causeway on the other side of Cool Waters is about that, maybe 30. But
that's reasonable considering what they have to offer on top of it.
And I like Cool Waters. They've got a boat ramp near the Alps, unpowered, and I get that they've got things that other places don't have.
One thing I've got to give props to the council for is offering that free camping spot there at Kershaw.
Yeah, have you seen it?
They've just
renovated. Just opened it.
Did they?
Yeah.
So credit to them. I totally in support of that. That is fantastic. I reckon that's brilliant. Good on them. That's utilising. I like seeing where some of your rate money's going towards something like that.
Yeah, well,
I think that's brilliant.
A lot of towns you can go camp up at the showgrounds or something.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably a good spot to have it because it's near the shops and everything.
Yes, I reckon so too.
And they've bitumened it now, so I'm a bit interested. Like, I reckon that would be scorching hot in December. Like, holy.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I mean, I'm more of a fan of keeping it grass, but even if they had little driveway bits
I reckon they've kept it bitumen so they can keep it clean.
Yeah, that's right. Less maintenance.
And probably not getting torn up when it's wet.
Yeah, very good point. But no, credit to them for doing that. But yeah, I just love that sort of stuff, man. Growing up, it's just a shame that they're getting so expensive with that sort of stuff. But
absolutely, I think it should be affordable for all the battlers. But
I reckon that's a topic that should bring up in the Deadass community. Let's talk about some favourite camping spots.
Yeah, favourite camping spots, favourite caravan.
Yeah,
parks.
and favourite camp, but also if you can throw in a rough idea of budget. Like how much it costs or whatever as well, just a little bonus, give people an idea.
And bonus, if they're around here and I haven't seen them, I might even go and stay at them.
Bloody oath, just for a bit of content. Because Brody messaged me today too. He wants to go and do an overnight bike ride up to Barracrab.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be a great
That would be an easy one, just a quick 2-hour ride.
Because you got Barracrab and then you got the other one just up the road, Brandy Bottle, that has a golf course.
Does it really?
It's a caravan park golf course.
Yeah, but that's all right.
But it's a golf course nonetheless.
Yeah. I reckon we incorporate that. I said to him we should do like a bit of a Deadass collab bit on cruise camp.
100%. If you guys want to go on a camping trip on the motorbikes up to somewhere like that, I would be all ears because that's easy.
That's easy. That's easy.
Very
done.
easy.
Yeah, 100%. I still got to give you back that swag too.
Believe it or not, I'm not stressed about it.
Yeah. Well,
What do you reckon of the insurgence of? I know you've got an electric bicycle,
Yes.
one without pedals. What are your thoughts of electric scooters around caravan parks? Because I like it. But it also gave me the shits last time I was at a caravan park because it seemed like there was 200 kids on electric scooters just booking it everywhere.
I think it's like anything. Just don't speed. Like you can't speed in the car in there. Don't speed on the scooter.
Yeah.
Do 10Ks and then it's not a problem.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with it.
Like I totally get it for going any great distance or going down to the shop or something, but
I think when they're fanging it down through, but it's no different. It's like a kid on a push bike. If he's just macking it down the middle of the thing, and you got other kids mucking around, there's a good chance you're going to take one of them out.
I saw this old fella go bunty up on one. So shout out Pirate is his name.
Yeah.
And we're in Blackwater. It wasn't a caravan park, but we used to go to Village on Blaine after night shift and have beers. Now, Pirate lived in town and he had an electric scooter. So he'd ride that over to the camp in the morning, get on the bus, go to work, then, come back off night shift, have beers with us, then scoot home.
Yeah.
Now, there was speed bumps out of the front of camp and Pirate had about 10 heavies and decided to go, cruise on out. Now, we called him Pirate because he had Bell's palsy.
Oh, really?
So his eye would close up and he looked like he was about to go, arr, go, 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 go. He came up with the nickname Not Us.
Yeah. He chose it. It was voluntary.
He embraced it. It was voluntary. But anyway, he used to side saddle the speed bumps so he didn't bottom out.
Yeah.
But after about 10 heavies, he misjudged how much he had to side saddle it, hit it, twisted the handlebars, and you watched this 67-year-old man just fucking nosedive into the bitumen.
Did he mess himself up a fair bit?
Yeah, he fucked himself right up. You know, one of those ones where you're like, oh, because you just heard the noises come out of him and you're not sure whether you should laugh yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those. he had bark off him everywhere.
Oh, shit. Poor bastard. Oh, man, another note, speaking of caravan parks and the beach, and I was down the beach on the weekend as well.
How'd you go?
Great, man. Had a great time. I didn't really do much actually because I didn't get down there till late, and ended up just getting down there and pretty much crashed straight out. But nonetheless, I got down there about 6:30 at night. I had a couple of tins. Everyone wanted to go to bed, and I was just that keen on having a fire. So it was like 9 o'clock at night. I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting up. I'm going down to have a fire. So I did. I'm that guy that's breaking branches and carrying on.
Axe out. That sounds like a gunshot barreling through the houses.
I'm just that nuisance of a person in the street having a fire. It was great, but man, I just sat there by myself having tins, watching clips on YouTube, listening to the fire, watching the fire. It was awesome.
It is good. That was me yesterday.
Was it?
Yeah, I needed a travel fire pit.
Yeah, so, did you knock that up?
Yeah, so I ended up cutting up another keg and made like a stubby one, so probably half the size of the one that we used at Five Rocks.
Yeah.
And it was for the very complicated reason of it fits between the tyres and the smoker on the truck. So it's exactly as long as it needed to be to fit.
Perfect.
So I drilled a few holes in it and
did you give it a test run?
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, of course
naturally got to see if it
works.
works.
Definitely.
So I had a fire and watched the footy and fucking nobody wants to watch a game between Manly and the Bulldogs, but it was footy nonetheless.
There's nothing else. When I left, because I didn't want to go via Bunnings to go down to Emu Park. I wanted to just go along Lakes Creek Road. And I remember there was a sign on the highway where old mate had cut up some timber, had timber on the side of the road.
Yeah, well, I usually get a trailer load.
Yeah.
For timber. It just works out a bit cheaper because
of course it would.
The bags of Bunnings firewood I find are usually either powdery shit or it's green.
Yeah, well, that last bit of timber I got from there, I couldn't even tell you what timber it was. I wouldn't have a clue. It was probably camphor laurel.
Well, I just like it because usually you go on Facebook Marketplace and you'll find somebody who's doing a 6x4 trailer load of timber for like $100.
Shit, that's cheap.
It's already split. Go for gold, load it up, take it home. And that lasts me ages. That
Yeah.
usually does me for the whole year.
Yeah, well, that's smart. I mean, this old mate was selling the tin, but it was, mind you, this was like no other option on the side of the highway. I was going there anyways. The stuff that pulled in, I think it was $22 a bag, big bag, and so it was $44. It was convenient. I was around the highway,
I'm
and it
all
did the
for
job.
convenience.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, nothing compared to like your rasher of bacon.
Oh.
But that would still, I'm still
look
sick
at
of
this.
that.
Andrew Kirby's ringing me.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Won't answer the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And sorry, Kerb. Guess what? Payback.
Yeah.
I don't know why that man has a phone. He doesn't answer the fucking thing. He's got it on Do Not Disturb consistently.
Yeah.
He just needs to buy a pager.
Oh, God, I love him.
I reckon I need him to be more like Kim Possible. You know, what's the sitch?
Yeah, what's the sitch? Oh, jeez.
I reckon he just looks at it and goes, fuck this guy.
Well, shout out to him. Actually, they just released the Patreon episode of the Two Flogs live show.
They did, yes.
So you can see it on their it's on their Patreon, isn't
Yes,
it? Two Flogs
yeah.
Patreon. Yeah.
But Quino's knocked that one up, so it'll be good.
Yeah.
Very excited for that one.
Me too. They did well on that little edit for the reels.
Yeah, I actually need to remember to give you the footage. Speaking of reels, of the motorbike tour.
Yeah, I'll do up a nice little reel for just a little quick little reel, doing a bit of a recap of some of that footage.
Absolutely.
Keen to do that. Other than that, mate, it was a quiet weekend. Watched the UFC. I was absolutely gutted that Rob Whittaker lost by a split decision. I thought he'd actually done enough to win. I was, it was like when Volk got KO'd by Ilya. It just put a dampener on the day. I was just, I had a beer in his honor, 2 beers. 3,
4,
yeah,
6.
Yeah, because I needed an excuse.
1 million.
1 million. Chris says, "Why are you upset?" I said, fucking Rob lost.
Well, I think the most disappointing bit of footage I watched on the weekend
Oh, what was that?
was Happy Gilmore 2.
Yes. I did see. Now, that was one of the things that, because I came in late on that Friday and it was aired, I saw the last half of Happy Gilmore 2. What were your thoughts?
We spoke about it on the podcast previously where I was so worried
Yes.
that it would just not follow on.
Yes.
And there's been a lot of people who liked it.
Yeah.
And I get that. But it just wasn't a interesting storyline.
No.
Like the I don't know, the humor that was in all of those movies. And I think anybody who sort of grew up in the era and watched all of those movies knew the Happy Madison style of comedy. This movie was more like fucking Kingsman or something with that supernatural element in it, which was fucking shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was I wish problem. It just had the first thing, they killed his wife off, which was not really that interesting in the fucking storyline. No. He became a drunk. Whoopie-doo. Anybody can become a drunk. Yeah. You don't have to kill the wife off with a golf ball. That was shit.
Yeah.
Would have been way better if she was in the movie.
Yes.
The second one.
Shout out to her real quick. Still a minx too.
Oh.
That was the first thing I noticed. Like, holy, she is still hot.
That's probably why I'm really pissed off about it, because that's like that is like one of my celebrity
because was it 20? It's nearly 30 years ago that they
29
did it.
years ago.
29 years ago.
I reckon she's gotten even better. That's why I keep watching Modern Family.
Yeah. And I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for a golden oldie.
Oh, mate. Love me. Love
Older
me.
The berry, sweeter the juice.
Exactly right. So her, and if I was going to go to a modern day, one in her 30s, I'd go Anna de Armas.
Ooh.
Just another absolute smoke show. But I just couldn't get into the storyline. I was just watching it for the sake of it, and I just thought, you know what, there was too many cutaways, too many.
Yeah.
I get that the cameo appearances were funny, but it should have just left it at Eminem.
Yeah. Yes.
Why do we need to do all of the others?
Every other one.
I get that the famous golfers, that makes sense to me.
100%.
But the others, fuck off.
I think what sort of did it for me a little bit. I sort of got put off. Was just they just made it too unrealistic with the golfing side of it.
And they did. And John Daly was funny, but why was
Yeah.
he living in the like? John Daly's very successful.
Yeah, that's right.
And he played himself.
Yes.
I
Why
don't
not get him on? Oh, you know what?
Why not get him as Chubbs, where like, you know, Adam fell out of love with golf and he, you know, fucked his life up a bit, and then John Daly was a friend of his and he finally kicked him in the ass. Like, you remember when she beat him up?
That's right, yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, that's
Why
right.
not have John Daly do that? Like
do the same thing.
Go into the hockey rink
or give more of like John Daly's real life personality. Get him partying with John Daly on the golf course, doing these bits and pieces. Not him being sitting there sucking on fucking hand sanitizer in the couch and not doing it. Like he could have done that. I reckon he could have done that a lot better. But as far as that whole tournament at the end there, that they just went too far with that. They could have dialed that down a heap and still made it funny. That whole watching the golf ball swing with different colours and it just got too far-fetched.
So I don't know. As I was watching it because I grew up loving all of those movies and I was disappointed.
Yeah.
I can completely understand if you didn't grow up watching those movies, watched that and thought, fuck, it's funny.
Yep.
There was some funny elements to it.
To me, it just seemed like they were trying to focus more on the Gen Z or the younger generation. I think, to me, that's the way I looked at it. I think there's enough people in this world who know who Happy Gilmore is and have either grown up through it. There's more of the generations that have grown up through it than the younger generation have seen it. I think they could have played true to what it was the first episode, the first movie, and just done a bit further extension of that one.
Absolutely.
And not go unrealistic with it.
Yeah, and I know some people don't agree with this opinion, but there's also a lot of people I've found that did agree with that opinion.
Yeah,
and,
me too.
She's been a bit of contention.
That was a good talking point. I'd love to see everyone's opinion on that in the Deadass community page. That'd be good to bring topic of conversation to bring up.
And if you disagree with me, it's all right. I have been wrong before. Multiple times.
This week, mate, I'm actually a little bit quieter, which has been good. So I've been focusing on doing a little bit of the YouTubing.
Yeah, I see that you've uploaded a heap of episodes, and our one from last week was up there. I sent you a message because I was amazed. We recorded that.
Yep.
And then the very next morning you had the video there, and I was very impressed.
Thanks, mate. Like I said to you on the phone, I said I just took a bit of a leaf out of your book, mate, with productivity and prior preparation.
Yeah, and ADHD take the wheel.
Yeah, it did. It took it the wheel. I was actually, because like I said to you this morning, I did an episode with Cole. I've already edited the episode, done the thumbnail. It's loaded to go. Done the video. It's loaded up, ready to go on YouTube. Mate, that's what I said. I took a leaf out of your book, mate, and look at me. Look at me flying.
I'm impressed.
Thanks,
I'm very impressed.
I've had a second little win. Once you nut out something.
Yeah, once you...
Let me rephrase that. Once you work something out and it's simple, you can really let go and just go with it. You know, you get to go rolling with it, which I'm having at the moment. Which is great.
It's good, mate.
Yeah.
And it's thank you for everybody getting around the new segment.
Yes.
Appreciate all the good feedback I'm continuously getting. So
yeah, that's good.
My favourite comment of the week out of the pallbearers was this. Somebody asked if I could sing a John Williamson song, and there was a comment there saying Zayden could sing the alphabet, and I'd sit up straight and listen. So I thought that was the funniest fucking thing in the world.
That is a brilliant comment. I like that one. Yeah.
So look, we might be able to do True Blue at one stage.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll do it in practice.
I'll do it in practice.
I've got a line up. Pooh wants me to.
Does he?
In Colour by Jamie Johnson.
Oh, really?
He wants me to do.
Okay.
You were I think you were vomiting behind your swag when he asked me to do that. you had a bit on. Shout out biton.com.
Shout out bit on. I had a bit on.
But what was he? My brain just fucking completely turned off.
Dun, dun, dun. Like the windows shutting down. While you're thinking, while you're having a little moment there, big shout out to Kerly, local legend here.
Yes.
Gave us some jerky and some tomato chutney. Did you want to have a taste of it?
I do. I've been staring at it for about half an hour. I want to try some.
You try that one.
It's do we treat it like a milkshake?
I think so. I think you give it a little stir up.
I don't have anything to put on it, so I guess we're just going
to take it straight from the thing.
It's raw dog it. Shout out Kerly, your fucking grip strength's not bad. Fuck, that was hard to undo.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Bit of ASMR chewing.
Yeah, sorry about the ASMR. A little bite to it.
That is good. A little bit of chili, a little bit of sugar in it.
Yeah. No, I can get around that. So massive shout to Kerly. He's actually my legend of the week because
mate,
it was actually a really good afternoon. So I'll give you a little background. So Kerly gave me a call. He's a avid listener of the podcast and also the Alpha Blokes too. He rang us up and said him and his mates, they used to do a bit of destruction derby and all that sort of stuff in the yarn at Alton Downs. What do you reckon?
I rate your chutney there, Kerly.
Kerly.
I got a good gulp of it then.
Did you?
That's very nice.
It's very nice. Excellent. They did some car. They used to do some car rallying and stuff in this property, and they've got a couple of heap of like bush bashes, and they got to clear them out. So he rang me and said, "Mate, got a wagon there." He goes, I think you might be interested in it. So he goes, you can either have it or we're going to take it to the scrapyard. So I said, well, okay, cool. We'll just go and have a look at it. So he's like, yeah, no worries. So he came and picked me up, went for a cruise. It was about 25 minutes out of town. So I actually got to sit there and have a good yarn to him while we were on our way out. And mate, he's just an interesting character, right? Just an absolute legend. He's been through some places, gone over to Africa. He's helped out families over there, getting businesses sorted out. He's, supported families with, donating and stuff like that. But, taking on foster kids and all this sort of stuff, him and his wife. Beautiful little bit of land that they've got there as well, backs onto a river. Just a really interesting character, man. He does metal art and sells it at the markets and stuff. Does his own chutneys and, he's got his own veggie gardens, got his chickens out.
Cool.
Mate. Just a really cool lad. So go out there, mate. He said, I'm going to donate that car to you. So he's donating this car to us, and we're going to turn that into the Deadass Mobile. It's an old VX Commodore wagon. So she's a weapon. She's a weapon. She's got mags on her. So we'll put some stickers on it, and we'll replicate like a little hearse, and we'll make some content out of it. Now, there's two ways we can go about it. Now, if the car is unregisterable, there's a place that we can take it out and do speedway in it. Mm-hmm. And if you blow it up, you just park it down the back paddock there and just leave it for them.
Put her out to pasture.
Put her out to pasture, literally. And then what it does is for other people that are doing it, if something breaks in their car, they can go down to it.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Like a local Kmart.
Like a local That's exactly what it's like. But if it is registerable, we will probably cruise around it for a while, do a bit of content out of it, and then do some sort of rally, like a shitbox rally or something like that.
Yeah, we've floated a couple of ideas, and we got very excited because we've discovered this very recently in the last hour. Brian and I are both big fans of roadkill.
Yes, 100%.
And, if anybody doesn't know what roadkill is, it's the ex-editor of Hot Rod Magazine, David Freiberger and Mike Finnegan, and they do road trips.
Love it.
In shitboxes.
And that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. So there could be a road trip. There could be a shitbox rally. There could be a
speedway.
I was going to say rally.
Rally. Yeah. But then also too, I'm a sucker for a bargain. All right. And when someone's offering you something for free, you can't say
Piqued
no.
your interest, I bet.
Yeah, of course it did. So there's this other little car out there as well, which I quite happily said I'll take off their hands. But I'm going to keep that one for a little Found 80 Cents project. So, we'll do some content with that one as well.
Well, I know a mechanic. He might be able to help you out with a couple of things. I have a feeling these two cars are going to spend a lot of time on my hoist.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
But we're going to have some fun doing it.
We would definitely
And a
will
lot
have
of
some
shed
fun.
beers and fire and
And a lot of mang, 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 mang.
And I want, and because like it's like back when we first got our car licenses, everyone had like a little hatchback or a little 4-door or something, a little 4-cylinder bloody with a big cannon on it.
And every you'd be sitting in the Macca's drive-through, just whoa, shout out Dean Allen.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I remember you. I remember the Lancer, mate. You were so excited when you put a hot dog on the back of that.
Well,
I had a Corolla. Things were good.
Oh, I love it.
And how good was the either the Falcons or the Commodores? You just see the mighty one wheel peel.
Yeah. The old one-legger. Bloody
out there spraying ATF fluid under the rear tyres. Let's get her going.
well, this one's a good old little front-wheel drive Pulsey.
Reverse doughies.
Yeah, that's it. Or Macca's trays under the rear tyres and lock up the handbrake.
Gee, they'd be a rare commodity now. I reckon they'd be under lock and key, wouldn't they?
Oh, they would be.
Sure.
They would be. Do you even get Macca's trays anymore?
I don't know, but we should go to the prison and see if we can get some aluminium ones to put under the
That's a
wheels.
good idea. Get it lasting a little bit longer. Now, I'm going to do a challenge with you. Speaking of Macca's, this is the ADHD program kicking in. When I was down at Sydney with the two piss cans fellas, they surprised me with a 1 minute Happy Meal challenge.
1 minute Happy Meal challenge.
So it was Jimmy Judge who actually brought this up, and you got to eat a Happy Meal. The challenge is trying to eat a Happy Meal in under a minute.
Drink as well?
Drink as well.
Ooh. Ice included or just liquid?
Just the liquid.
Okay.
Now, I won't give away my first time, but once that episode's aired with the boys, we'll have another crack at it, and I'll get you involved in it to see how you go.
Done. Well, we might have to do an on-air,
Yeah, we will.
hopefully under a minute Happy Meal.
Yeah, that's
And
exactly
if
right.
not, I'll have a McFucking sad.
After doing it the first time, I worked out a technique I reckon is going to help.
Really?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Was it just over the lips, past the gums, look out, Brian, here it comes?
Pretty much. It's just like, take it like a duck.
Take it like a dad kisser and don't chew.
Just swallow it all.
I have no doubt that you went down to New South Wales and they showed you how to shove shit in your gob.
It's funny that, isn't it?
Isn't that just an absolute mystery? I've got to go down to dad kissing country this weekend again. And the following weekend.
Yeah, so where are you going?
So we got the casino truck show this weekend.
Yes.
So I'll be there. There'll be a team of us down there. So Made a Group has a road transport division. So we'll be down there supporting those guys. So
nice.
Basically we'll have anybody who can either get your job or do work for you down there. So we'll have a couple of our managers, one of our GMs, a couple of our recruiters, our road transport guys. So down there, so if you need your truck fixed or you want to fix trucks, come say good day. We'll be parked out in front of the pub.
That's awesome. So the old casino truck show.
Yeah, so you won't be able to miss me because I'll have the big 3 gears truck there on display. And then we'll have our work utes beside
It's like one of the biggest shows.
One of the biggest truck shows down there. So
yeah.
not bad for a fake beef capital if I do so.
I was waiting for a
Just drive-by jab. I'll be down there just trouting. I'll be down there going, I'm from the real beef capital. I'll be sitting there with a bloody Scotch fillet on the back of on the barbecue, sitting there going, this is real meat, you fuckers. You watch me, I'll get bashed.
Oh, I love it. No,
all right,
they won't. They'll try and kiss you.
Yeah, and they'll be like, you wait till I tell my dad on you. He'll be chapsticked up and running your way. They'll be beating him off with a stick while dad's beating his stick. I've broken him.
Fuck, I'm wounded. Speaking of humans, what do you got on this week, mate? You got some
Brian desperately needs a change of subject.
Oh no, I'm dying here.
So I have 2 little things.
Do you really?
So I guess we'll start with a little segment.
Yes.
So in the nature of one of our gracious sponsors,
Yes.
which is Country Trucker Caps.
Mr. Knuckler himself. Shout out to them. You can actually get yourself a little cheeky discount if you head over and buy one of their personalised hats at thecountrycompanies.com. You type in Deadass at the checkout, get yourself a cheeky little discount.
Absolutely. And they're good for big domes. So
They
I've
are.
got a very big dome. I'm a size 61 in the old hat, and I've got 2 little notches done up. And
I'm
she's,
exactly the same size as you.
oh, look at us. Matchy, matchy.
Oh, get the chapstick out. Oh, sorry, not in New South Wales yet. Sorry.
Bloody oath. Just like Kenworth, mate. He's a big dome people.
That's exactly right.
But what I've got is tin ass of the week.
Tin ass of the week. That's the new. Wait, wasn't that a great segment that you called that too? Just before the start of this, we're talking about shit, getting away with shit. Like, yeah, that's real
Getting
tin
away
ass.
with shit.
So it is the new segment, tin ass of the week.
So we got the great cattle duffing capper, Harry Redford, and the stolen herd that became a tourist attraction.
Oh.
So before bushrangers, Brian, there were cattle duffers,
Is that what they called him?
and Harry Redford was the king.
Really?
Yes. So in 1870, Redford and his 2 mates pulled off one of the greatest livestock heists in Australian history.
Wow.
So they stole 1,000 head of cattle from a huge station near Longreach in Queensland, including one very distinctive white bull that would eventually be their undoing.
Really?
Let's name the bull Knuckles. So here's probably the most impressive bit. Rather than just sneak away quietly, they drove the entire herd over 1,300 kilometres
Wow.
through some of the roughest, driest, most hostile country in Australia. So places no one had ever moved cattle through,
Yeah.
and their goal was to get to South Australia and sell the cattle well away from the crime scene. And it worked. They got the cattle to market, sold them, and they were nearly in the clear. Except for that fucking white bull. Somebody recognised it and blew the whistle on them.
Oh, no.
So Redford was caught and taken to trial in Roma. The evidence was airtight. They were fucked.
Yeah.
They got caught. They were done. But the jury was that impressed by the sheer audacity of the crime, the planning, the distance, the survival, and the fact that they got away with it, they acquitted him.
You're kidding me.
The quote from the jury foreman was, "We admire him too much to convict him."
Wow.
The judge was absolutely furious and he shut the court down for a week in protest. Redford went on to be a droving legend, blazing new cattle routes through Central Australia, and the white bull, it was stuffed and put on display, and you can see it today in the Queensland Museum.
Is it really? It's there.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to go and have a look at that.
That's impressive.
That
eh?
is
That
impressive.
is a tin ass if
That
I've ever
is a
seen
tin
it.
ass of the week. That is brilliant.
Being that good at stealing shit, that they were like, oh,
Come on, mate.
come
Give 'em-
on.
You know what? I reckon the jury back in the day, back in those, were just a lot better.
I reckon it would have just been like, really? He did that?
Tell us more. So how did you get it over that mountain?
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
So that's tin ass of the week.
Tin ass of the week. I love that one.
Now, before I get in trouble,
Yep.
I did flirt last week about somebody who lost a game of intergalactic dodgeball.
I'm keen to hear this one.
We've got Anne Hodges, and she's the only person to be hit by a meteorite and live.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
On the 30th of November, 1954, in some place in Alabama I can't pronounce, Silacuga or whatever it is, Anne was taking a nap on her couch. Something you could probably relate to.
Oh,
Brian.
I can relate to that. I did it about 2:30 this afternoon.
Now, midway through her nap, an 8.5 pound or 3.8 kilogram meteorite crashed through her roof, bounced off the radio and slammed into her hip.
Holy shit.
It left a bruise the size of a melon.
Holy.
Originally, she thought that a plane had crashed
You would.
due to the noise. Where did it come from? Well, it was a 4.5 million year old Charmadite meteorite, part of the Silacuga meteorite, a rare event where fragments rained down in populated areas. Anne was bruised but survived. Fucking hell, I can't speak today. Fee, fi, fo, fa. The incident caused a media stir. And the reason for it was a legal battle broke out
Ensued.
between Anne and her landlord.
Really?
So her landlord had claimed rights over the meteorite because it was her house. So she said, my house, my meteorite. Now, Anne eventually won the lawsuit and claimed possession of the meteorite, to which she donated, and the couch, to the Alabama Museum of Natural History.
Wow.
The odds of you being hit by a meteorite
Yeah.
is 1 in 74 trillion.
You cannot even fathom that.
Wild.
That's insane.
So that is the only recorded person to survive being hit by a meteorite.
The pure fact that a meteorite that size didn't, all the shit got out was a massive bruised hip. That's lucky that thing didn't mulch her.
Imagine waking up to that though.
Oh. You
Big
know
old
when you
space rock just busting through the ceiling like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah.
You know when you hit your hip on like a door handle or something, like, and it just fucking folds you. Imagine a meteorite hitting your hip.
I did it the other day. I went to call, as I was ringing somebody on the phone, I smashed my shin against a sidestep on the truck.
Oh,
My soul left my body.
yeah, that's enough to fold you. Hey,
Oh,
I
still love the audacity of the landlord to go, nah, that's mine.
what a wanker! What an absolute wanker!
Far be it from me to call somebody a piece of shit.
Yeah,
But
that's one.
That's my human doing amazing things.
That is
surviving
absolutely
being
amazing.
hit by a meteorite.
That is an amazing thing. Definitely. Holy smokes, that's rare.
Absolutely.
Jesus.
Tune in next week
Yeah. That's insane.
while I go on another deep dive of ADHD history.
Oh, mate, I was doing that last night. I go on so many rabbit holes. Well, we were talking about roadkill.
Yeah.
So I go down rabbit holes of just fixing up, trying to start or get running old shit boxes out in paddocks.
I thought you'd be watching the Indian man dig a pool.
I've seen that before too.
Outdoor boys had me hooked for ages.
Yeah, 100%. RIP, closing that out. But anyway, I was watching where they were doing an old D8 or DH8 or something, old Caterpillar excavator. I think one had been sitting out in the yard for, they reckon probably 20 years or 30 years or something. Get that running, drive it out. Like the boys from Hard Yards doing that same thing with that YouTube channel, firing up old rust buckets and getting it on and driving them around. I love that whole thing. And I guess it's probably because Kerly told me about this wagon, because it's going to be, there's some work done to it. But it's like we can make some good content out of it.
Oh, just imagine straight piped Mang City bitch, Mang City bitch. Just, there's nothing.
100%.
There's nothing that screams Coongal, Rockhampton, like a Commodore with a lifter tick at more RPM than it was ever designed to do.
Missing its fuel cap.
I was about to ask, does it have its fuel cap?
It's got its fuel cap. It's rare as rock and roll shit.
That's rare as fuck.
I know.
Of course, a tin ass like you to have the only Commodore in Rockhampton with a fuel cap.
It's got one. I couldn't believe it. Man, so yeah, it's going to be something I'm really looking forward to.
I am too.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to make some good fun out of it.
We've got to put mags on the back and mags on the front,
Steely's on the back for sure. He's actually got some sitting out there in the paddock because they were using a lot of those rims for like the corners so they could go around the track. So he goes, I think the spare's over here somewhere. And I think there's a couple other Commodore.
Would you believe I still have the crimps in my toolbox at home to back off the rear brake lines?
Really?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Nothing like standing on the old Bush line lock kit.
Oh man, I'm so excited about doing this. So let's get something to keep an eye out, legends. That's a bit more content coming towards your way.
Bloody oath. It'll be Brian Goes Bogan.
That's exactly right. Actually, I'm actually been repping these Colorados lately.
I was
actually.
having a little sticky beak at those. I wanted to keep it quiet because I didn't know whether you felt
No, I'll be honest.
Talk us through this trendy pair of footwear, Brian.
Well, I've always been a fan of brown leather boots.
Really?
I think it's, I don't know why. It's
You don't
just,
like pink ones?
No, look, if I was given them. Actually, speaking of giving shoes, shout out to Reese. He's sending me up a pair of TNs. To wear around.
Are you gonna wear your tight gym shorts and then go ride your Harley around?
100% I'm going to. This absolute legend. He sends me a message. He goes, hey, bro. He goes, I like to buy TNs. He goes, first thing in break, but I'm not an SJ. And he goes because they look cool and they resell well. And I'm like, yeah, that's fair enough. I understand that. So he's sending me up a pair. No, I'm going to be rocking some TNs. Fuck yeah, everyone. I don't care.
You watch people. He's going to go buy a V-Rod. He's going to have an absolute skin-tight pair of Adidas tracksuit. You will have to peel it off him. He'll have his TNs on. And he will have his little face mask on with his open-faced helmet, and he'll just sit at the traffic lights.
Oh, we got in trouble the other week too for racking on lab sleds.
I know. Fucking digger.
So I'm going to do a day in the life of an Esche.
Yeah. Maybe Digger could run us through.
Yeah, that's exactly what
now,
I was like.
He does actually have a fast bike.
Yeah.
Yes, so he's got a drag Harley.
Oh, does he?
I think he's running sub 10s now.
Jeez.
So he's got big balls, bigger than mine.
No.
Love you, Digger. Haven't seen you in ages.
Well, sorry I went off point again with my ADHD.
Fuck him with his lab sled though.
No, I just think these Colorados they're just a nice comfy boot.
They do look fairly trendy.
Yeah, I think they're quite nice. They're just a bit more casual, but a little bit casual wear. I don't care like if they get a little bit dirty, but just for work stuff. Like I don't want to be dressed up in my
they're zip ups.
They're zip up. Yeah, they're just. I
think that's the first zip up boot
smart.
I've ever seen. It's not a steel cap.
Yeah, well there you go.
Not that I've ever looked for boots without steel caps.
They were on sale. They were at Williams. They were $189. Then they had them down to $130. And if you remember they give you a further 30% off. So I got them for $85.
Well, I'll be pappy on the bargains.
Yeah, I love a good bargain.
And leather laces.
Leather laces,
That's
yeah, mate.
bougie, kids.
Yeah. I like just that little patch at the back there. And then even the insert's got like that old corduroy. Oh, not corduroy.
You like corduroy? I like corduroy. Shout out Brooklyn 99.
Yeah, I love Brooklyn 99.
Oh, it'll never get old to me.
Yeah, mate. Actually, while we're on the topic of
Corduroy.
I don't even know how I can lead this in, but food.
Food, yes. You can't cook corduroy.
No, that's right.
But something that does look like corduroy is the pancetta.
That's a good play.
So pancetta update.
Yeah.
I weighed it this morning. So it was originally 760 grams. It is now at 511 grams.
Is it really?
So weight-wise, it is good. I am a pussy. I'm going to leave it another week.
Might as well play it safe. Do the safe game.
Well, I don't want to cut into it and then it not be okay.
That's right.
Not be enough. I'd rather
what's another week?
Yeah. I probably am going to take it too far, but fuck it. We'll see.
Yeah.
But no mold, no smell. Looking pretty good. Give an update for the pole bearers tonight.
Beautiful.
That'll come out before this does.
So, yeah.
Look at me operating in the future, but somehow the past. But no, the pancetta's looking good, and I will be doing some carbonara with it. Hopefully, if it's not poisonous and kills us.
No, that's beautiful.
I was actually considering cutting into it, and then I was like, I'm about to drive to New South Wales, perhaps not shitting myself to death on the way down would be good. So, a little bit of self-preservation.
That's fair enough. Now, you mentioned you sent me a photo of those beautiful-looking prawns, mate, with the creamy garlic prawns. Is that what's on the menu this week?
Creamy garlic prawns, giving away more recipes.
Oh, look at
So now I knew I'd cop it because there'll be some, well, being that he's rung me twice during this pod, there'll be somebody like Andrew Kirby which goes, do you do caca, seafood?
Yeah.
So you get two.
Ooh.
You get two recipes.
You're really spoiling listeners today, mate.
Yes. Just
Love it.
I'm a charitable bloke.
You are.
So the first one is garlic prawns.
Yeah, I'm always a fan of garlic prawns.
Now, this could work for a garlic prawn topper.
Yeah.
I serve this one over rice. You can have garlic prawns in pasta if you like.
Ooh.
Now, the first ingredient is prawns.
Yep.
Now, I did a kilo of green prawns unpeeled.
Unpeeled, okay.
So I did peel them. So
Yeah.
they started off as a kilo. They
Yep.
probably ended up somewhere around half a kilo. You can use the frozen ones, and I have on multiple occasions, but I do recommend that you defrost them first because otherwise when you throw them in the pan, a whole heap of moisture comes off them. But anyway,
Oh, yeah.
you want prawns of your choosing. We want either some heavy cream or coconut cream, depending on what you want to do. If you're lactose intolerant, go coconut cream. It obviously tastes coconutty, but still good. Chili flakes, Italian parsley, that's the flat leaf stuff, not the curly parsley. You want about a teaspoon of ginger, some salt and pepper, some dry white wine. Doesn't have to be anything in particular, just dry white wine. Red wine's a bit too strong for this one.
Yeah.
And you want 3 shallots. So they're the small onions. If you can't find shallots for some reason, then an onion will do.
Okay.
Now, method is get the pan nice and hot. We're going to sear the prawns on either side. So you're just going to salt them a little bit. Don't put pepper. The pepper can burn.
Yeah,
we're going to put pepper in later. So sear the prawns either side. So you only sort of want to do about a minute and a half each side on the prawns, and then they're pretty much cooked. If you want to pull them off at a minute either side, go for gold. Then take the prawns out, and we're going to put some butter and the shallots in the pan at a medium heat. You don't want to burn, so that seafood residue off the prawns, we want to keep that.
Yeah, okay.
And that can start to burn the onion a bit. Wait till it gets translucent. Put the, one crucial component of garlic prawns that I forgot. You want about 8 cloves of garlic.
8 cloves of garlic. And use fresh garlic.
Fresh garlic I find works better. I like to cut it up nice and thin and give it a bit of a smash. But sorry, I forgot the garlic.
Yep.
So you want to get the onion a little bit translucent before you add the garlic in. Definitely don't want the garlic to burn.
Yeah.
And then with that, add a teaspoon of ginger.
Yeah.
I like the ginger. If you don't like ginger, don't worry about it.
Yep.
Then we want to cook that down a little bit, then hit it with the white wine to deglaze the pan.
Yep.
So just enough, probably about a quarter of a cup of white wine, and cook the booze off. So you'll see that it sort of changes consistency and goes into sort of like a sauce.
Yep.
That's how much you want to cook it off. Otherwise, it will taste very alcoholic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you want the flavour of the wine, not the flavour of the alcoholic part of it. Once you've done that, we're going to slowly introduce the cream. Now, with coconut cream, this is a bit easier. Heavy whipping cream, you don't want to go way too hot with a heap of fat, otherwise it'll break.
Yeah,
Where it separates, still tastes the same, but it just looks shit.
Yeah.
So slowly introduce the cream, bit of salt and pepper in it, season it, slowly, steady, put the prawns in, and then just let that incorporate a little bit.
Oh.
Once it's finished cooking, so that the prawns don't need a lot, I'd probably only cover it in the sauce for about a minute, turn the heat off, sprinkle some parsley through it.
Yeah.
Only sprinkle the parsley that you would like to. Now, if you're going to put pasta in it, mix it in there if you want. If you want to put it on top of rice, go for gold. If you just want to put it on a steak, go for gold.
Any particular pasta or go thicker pasta like
I prefer fettuccine.
Fettuccine, yeah.
Or I have done...
Have you done linguine?
Linguine's good. I've actually done the like pad thai noodles as
Oh.
well. They're not too bad.
That would be all right.
Yeah,
Something a bit different texture.
Yeah, so if you sort of want to go away from the gluten a bit,
Yeah.
the rice noodles are pretty good. Now, if you think seafood is doo-doo caca and you would like something else, here is a good old home method. We're going to do brown onion gravy with bangers. Now, you can either have this with bangers and mash, or what I like to do is bangers on toast.
Oh.
Very, very simple, kiddos. We want some onion in a pan with butter. Cook that down, same as before. Add the garlic. Happy days. Now we're going to deglaze with red wine.
Red wine, okay.
So you cook the sausages first.
Yeah, of course.
Cook the sausages first and then deglaze the sausage stuff off the pan. Then we are going to add some water once the booze is cooked off again. Add some water, and then we're going to slowly add some Maggi gravy mix.
That Maggi gravy mix is the bomb, isn't it?
Phenomenal.
Absolutely. Get the big tub of it.
Big tub of it. I've got that, and the big tub of chicken salt.
Oh, yes.
Then we're going to introduce the sausages back in, and we're just going to cook those for a little bit covered, and then happy days. You can either have that on mash or have that on toast, and there you go. There is the very simple bangers and mash.
Lord have mercy. That sounds delicious.
I love onion gravy.
Oh God! You know, that's you were talking about the other week about using Maggi seasoning sauce as like as a substitute for MSG.
Yep.
Absolutely love that stuff, man. I used to do on steak. I used to just put a little bit of Maggi seasoning on it and a little bit of seasonal salt and make that as a little marinade for the steaks, for like steak burgers and stuff. Just give a little bit of a flavour.
Now, with the garlic prawns, if you do have MSG, put MSG on them.
Put MSG on it. Yeah, don't put that in it. They're the Maggi because it you know what it reminds me like a strong, but it's also got a bit of a soy saucy.
A bit like oyster sauce.
Oyster sauce, yeah.
I love oyster sauce.
Me too.
Holy.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I do too. But yeah, so that was a bit of what's on the menu with Big Sexy.
Absolutely. And next week, I think we might do some travel cooking.
That's a great
idea.
idea.
So I'm heading down to the casino truck show. We're going to be camping at Evans Heads. So do some camp cooking there. But
Nice.
I would like to give you guys some easy, cheap feeds.
Oh,
So
that's a good idea.
Cooking in a rice cooker is probably, we were talking about
Yes.
this with the poo. Might do the old rice cooker
Oh, yes.
recipes.
Yes, that's a great idea.
Nice, simple feeds.
Any suggestions too? Also put them in the podcast.
Any suggestions?
In the community page as well?
Yeah, love a good feed. Love a stew. Love a camp oven feed. So if you got any good ones, let me know.
100%. Mate, that's pretty much it for me this week. I've got not much on at work this week, which is great because I'm getting ready for got the snow coming up.
Yeah, you're ready to bust a move
Bust a
on the
move,
slopes.
yeah. Looking forward to that.
Brian the Eagle.
No, sorry, that's more like a sorry.
What happened there?
I don't know. Like it's
Little bit of
caught in my
an
throat.
adult testy
I
blow
did. Yeah, it was like a deeper one. And then it's only a couple of weeks until I go to NT with the boys. So that's going to be an exciting trip as well.
I'm very interested to see Quinn starting his piggin apprenticeship.
Me too. I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to see that. So yeah, I got a couple of things coming up. That's about it for me. That's why I've been trying to stay low, stay at home for these last couple of weeks.
Bit of incognito stuff.
A little bit. Looking forward to the Rocky Swap this weekend.
Oh, I'm very jealous. So if you see any good shed knickknacks, just give us a holler.
Oh, well, I'll send you a video chat.
Hey, thanks, mate. I'd appreciate it.
I'll look out for you, bro.
I'll be in casino with a whole heap of people that seem to go for the wrong football team. So while you're up here doing God's work.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I'll find you a bargain, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Do you need some rabbit traps? Because
well, actually, on the hunting content, there is a chance that you and I might go deer hunting one of these days. So
you did mention that.
Yeah, a nice excuse for me to buy another rifle.
Well, I know, I like that. Missus would turn up.
It's not the best deer rifle, but I've been looking for an excuse to go buy a 300 Win Mag. So off we go.
There you go. That's enough. That's enough for me.
Yeah, I think it'll just about sort out most animals in the Lion King movie.
100%.
Just got to find a reason to go buy a 500 Express, but. Any double rifle people, shout out. Hey, you got that one across the...
what is the biggest calibre you're allowed to have in Australia?
You can get a 50 BMG in Australia.
Yeah, you can?
You've got a... I don't know whether you need to be a vermin controller or whether you just need to be very lucky, but yeah, 50 BMG is the biggest.
Yeah, fair enough.
A lot of people get the smaller 450.
Okay, yep.
4.5. But there's a lot of 300 Win Mags, 6.5 Creeds getting around, but yeah.
Ah, nice.
If anybody has a 50 BMG legally, let us know how that process went.
Yeah, that'd be good to know. Mate, so other than that, enjoy your travels down south, mate.
Absolutely. It'll be a nice long drive. So I'll be actually, if anybody's got, I'll have done the drive by the time this comes out. But if you got any good audio box,
yeah, put them in.
Put them in. Very interesting.
I'd like to know for myself as well.
Just leaning heavily on the pallbearers this week.
Oh, mate, I love it.
Just leaning on them.
Oh, lean on them. Oh, well, they are the pallbearers. They carry this podcast.
Absolutely. Good bunch of people, I think.
Oh, bloody oath. Can't knock them. Mate, I appreciate everyone, like I said before, the feedback that we've been receiving. It's been great having these segments each week with us just what I would call it is more like a celebration of life, living. I mean, it's great doing the morning show and great having people's stories and all that sort of stuff, but also with the yin and the yang, you know, with talking about death and stuff. I also want to talk about life. I'm talking about living and
starts us nice and fired up for the week. And the pallbearers getting along sort of gives us the bit of fire in the belly to keep up.
So it's great. I love having this yin and yang. I love celebrating life. I love talking about the afterlife, but also just everything in general. I just like this good little mix of, yin and yang, I reckon.
That's so we're always happy for feedback.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you'd like to see something like a segment come in, more than willing to listen to it.
Definitely.
And if you got any recipes that you want me to try out, I'm happy to do some cooking. I'm a large human being and I like food.
And I love hearing it because it
I'm
makes
not
me
opposed to two dinners.
What do we say, Mr. Zayden?
Love you, see you, bye.
Love you, see you, bye.